Omukadde bamukubya tiyagasi okugulu bakumenye ku myaka gye.
We are here legally, but wano tekyali campaign lwafuuka lutalo. Tuli wano, tuliwo mateeka. Akulira akakiiko k'ebyokulonda gwe bayita byabakama amanyi tulina okubeera wano, amateeka gamanyi tulina okubeera wano. Bazze baziba amakubo tuleme kutuuka mu budde.
The brutal NRM regime headed by General Kaguta Museveni is continuing to show cause that they don't want elections. I keep on asking myself, what is the purpose of holding these city elections when you cannot even allow your competitor to hold a rally? Yesterday when Bobi Wine was in Kayunga, during his last rally, police fired tear gas in a crowd. In fact, it was even too risky that only stampede could have caused several deaths. It was by the will of God that some few people were hurt. How can you tell me that a rally is dispersed, tear gas is thrown in a crowd of people, hiding behind that the campaigns were supposed to end at 6? Yet we see NM campaigns headed by Balam going even up to 9 at night. It is so unfortunate that we're still having this process. It's so unfortunate that in the 21st century we are seeing a barbaric regime. In fact, Bobi Wine is so patient not putting his supporters in confrontation with the police. He has been restrained. He tells them not to attack the police, but the police is proving to be even more brutal. And I think this is the problem with the NRM regime. It thought that maybe Bobi Wine was going to tell his supporters to engage the police. In that way, they can find a crack in the door, which they can use to shoot, kill, abduct people. Even without his supporters confronting the police, people are continuing to be abducted. They are continuing to arrest people for no good reason. Before I proceed, I want to play a tape when they were tear gassing Bobi Wine's rally. Pay a lot of attention because even the video was translated. Because it's going because it is going to pay a lot of attention because it's going to form a basis for a discussion. Here is the tape.
No tekyali campaign lwafuuka lutalo. Tuli wano, tuliwo mateeka. Akulira akakiiko k'ebyokulonda gwe bayita byabakama amanyi tulina okubeera wano, amateeka gamanyi tulina okubeera wano. Bazze baziba amakubo tuleme kutuuka mu budde. Naye ne bwe tutuuse bali mu bakuba tiyagaasi. Naye muswadde nnyo laba ebikolobero bye bakola. Temuggyako kamera zammwe, njagala ensi erabe. Eyo Uganda Police Franka Mwesigwa yabasindise bamekinga sure Kyagulanyi tayogera n'abantu. Naye bannange muli banna Uganda, ebyo byonna bagenda bikola, naye tujja kuwangula. Kati kambasabe muveewo, nze kansigalewo bakole ebikolobero ebyo. Nisabye Bakama, the world is watching you. We are here legally, but what you're doing to the people is against the law. That is what the Uganda police is doing. Mumuyambeko mukyalo oyo, mubayambeko abantu abafa, mubayambeko. That is what the police is doing. Mubayambeko tebafiirawo. Oyo gwe bakubya amenyesa okugulu muyambeko. Oyo mukadde musituleko. Oyo mwana temubalinyalinya. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. But I'll tell you one day we are going to be free. Banange mubere bagumu ne bamandera babakola bwe batyo naye bawangula. Abantu b'ebbale ekyokukola mukimanyi. Obubutiitiizi bwa polisi bwa buswavu nnyo. Shame upon you. Shame upon you. Shame upon you, Frank Mwesigwa. Shame upon you, Museveni. Shame.
So, That is Bobi Wine addressing the people. And someone comes to tear gas a rally. Do you know that many people would have died in that rally? What is the purpose of holding elections? Remember, by the way, may I keep on telling people that this constitution was made by then other than the NRM regime, made it by General Kaguta Museveni. But the same constitution that was agreed upon by these people is the same constitution they break. We are in an election season where everyone is free. If we can see tear gas at this time, what about if you're not in an election season? In big democracies, anyone is free, even without being in an election season, to meet the people and talk to the people, to the masses, especially if he has a political party. So if this brutality can happen when during the elections, where tear gas can be thrown in a crowd, do you know that it was God is really not very people to die? But I saw an old lady being removed from the rally when he had broken his legs.
Omukadde bamukubya tiya gasi okugulu bakumenye ku myaka gye. Ku myaka gye bamukubya tiya gasi.
And I think the purpose of this is to scare people. Whenever they put tear gas, you scare. There would be attendants of these rallies, ladies, old ladies, pregnant women, those who fear. Because trust me, they first left the rallies to be peaceful, but they saw that Bobi Wine was milking the situation. He would go do a peaceful campaign and talk to these people. So they have gone back to their default mode so that they can make sure that Bobi Wine does not speak to his supporters. What a shame. When are we going to end such nonsense? When are we going to uplift our democracy to where it's supposed to be? Okay? I feel pain. I cry for my beloved country. And I keep on telling people that we are praying with fire when we have bathed ourselves in petrol and it's going to burn. Remember, East Africa has a history of being unstable for some time because of poor leadership. Uganda has a problem of transition, and General Museveni, and we are going into a transition, like it or not. We are going to slide back to anarchy if you don't arrest these unconstitutional tendencies where people are not even allowed to attend rallies, yet NRM people campaign. They wanted to design this campaign around weakness because General Museveni does not campaign as he used to be. He used to be aggressive and vigorous. Now these days he addresses 1 or 2 rallies and he goes back to maybe to those. And on the other hand, Bobi Wine is able to address 4 rallies a day, 5 rallies, 2 rallies, which they don't want to happen because he has a privilege of being young and they are destroying our country knowingly. It pains me. Of course, as my opinion remains truly Mr. Makinde, Kabir Sulaiman Mawaga, the next MP for Makinde constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.